Well, good evening, everybody. This is WBKB Meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you have a good evening so far. Well, the first full day of spring feels like another day in the during the winter. It's not feeling very much like spring out there today. We're having all the dynamics of winter and not spring. Cold temperatures, windshield readings, snow chances, and it's going to continue as we go through the rest of this week and even into early next week. We could see some cold temperatures. So if you're expecting spring-like temperatures, well, we're going to be sorely mistaken here, guys. Yes, system snow is going to come through the area, especially on our Friday. Well, we could be talking about some snow accumulation. I'll keep a close eye on that as we go forward into the next couple of days here. And then there is some good news, like I just mentioned, early next week. Talk about Monday and Tuesday, we can see the mild temperatures make its return to the area. So you that on my 7-day forecast. Our high temperature today in Alpena made it up to 27 degrees. A low temperature was 21, 14 degrees below average. It would be very nice if we was 84 degrees, which occurred back in a very warm 2012 year. Negative 12 was the record low that occurred back in 1923. Sunrise is at 7:34 a.m. Sunset is at 7:48 p.m. So days are beginning to get longer. Now, if you're waking up tomorrow morning, well, you're going to be waking up to some snow possibly in the forecast. So keep that in mind. Roads could be slick. Leave yourself some extra time if you are going out on the roads. 20 degrees will be the overnight, morning low as you go out tomorrow morning. And then we're going to go warm up to 29 degrees. So just like we saw today, just not very much in the movement in terms of our temperatures here. 25 will go be the temperature as we go through the evening hours. But there is a gradual warm up going into the next 5 days, especially early next week. We'll see our temperatures back into the 40s. Our normal high for this time of year is 41 degrees. So good news there. We're going to start to see warmer temperatures going into the early part of next week. But for the meantime, we got to deal with these cold temperatures, we got to deal with the snow, and we got to deal with the pesky wind. Now, in this case, there's the temperature difference. Much colder than what we saw 24 hours ago. It wasn't really that warm to start with yesterday, but it's even worse. Then you have to factor in cooler temperatures now. And with the winds howling at 20 miles an hour, 20 mile an hour sustained wind gusts right now. And 17 in Osco, 16 in Taiwan. And you factor in the force of wind, we're talking about close to 40 mile an hour wind gusts, 35 to be exact right now in Alpena, 27 in Osco, 25 in Harrisville, and in Taiwan, 26 in West Branch. When you factor that in, and it's coming out of the northwest, well, it's going to feel much colder. Feels like it's 11 degrees in Alpena, 10 in West Branch, feels like 12 in Onaway, 16 in Taiwan, 17 in Oscoda. And when the sun goes down, well, that means that we're going to begin to see those that temperature drop off quite a bit, making it feel like it's going to be in the single digits and even sub-zero territory. But there's good news. The good news is early next week we could see above average temperatures make its return back into the area. That's going to go through March the 29th. So here's the system snow that I was telling you about a little bit earlier. And we're talking about some snow that's going to come through the area on our Friday. Now, we still deal with the lake effect variety until we get to Thursday. And then this little baby right here, we have to watch this because this could give us quite a bit of snow. Now, still a little bit inaccurate on how much we're going to actually get out of all of this at the end of the day, but something I'll keep a close eye on going forward. Yes, that could be our next best chance to see some snow in the forecast. Now, for right now, this is still not quite set in stone yet. 1 to 3 inches of snow is going to be possible in the northern part of this Michigan, like Alpena counties and Rising City, Sheboygan. We can still see a little bit of a change of our snow totals, depending on how more accurate this is going to be tomorrow. I have a much better idea of that by that time. 3 to 5 inches as you go further downstate. That's where you're going to see the bulk of the snow occur in the area. So something we're going to need to watch. Friday's going to be a weather hazardous day. I'll keep you posted on how much snow we could end up getting here. And our probability of seeing precipitation is also on the increase as well, thanks to these greens you see on the screen here. Of course, in the next 6 to 10 days, that's also going to go through March the 26th. So, yes, it's going to be a wet one. Yes, snow is going to be part of the forecast. So tonight, we're going to see mostly cloudy skies, so a few scattered snow showers. Low temperature is going to be in the teens, 18 degrees for Rising City, 17 in Alpena, 17 in Oscoda, 18 in Taiwan, 20 in West Branch. Winds will be out of the west-northwest at 5 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour, making it feel like it's going to be in the single digits and sub-zero categories for the first day of spring. It's going to feel like it's the first day of winter, and that's going to continue tomorrow because the snow showers early in the morning. Northwest winds 5 to 15 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. High temperatures only going to be about 28. Same thing that we saw today. 28 in Raleigh City, 29 in Alpena, 31 in Osceola, 31 in Taiwan, 29 in Mile, meaning that we're going to be back into the teens as a feel-like temperature. So it's going to have to bundle up if you are going out. So, and that's going to continue even through your Saturday, Friday and Saturday as well. You just going to have to bundle up. Look at the overnight low, 13 degrees. That's not a recipe for spring-like temperatures here. We're talking about much colder temperatures, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel because we're going to see the high temperatures back into the 40s on your Monday and Tuesday, and possibly even 50 as we go through the middle of next week. Well, this is with WBKB meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you'll have a good evening.